All eyes on Kylian Mbappe. In fantastic form and the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today? Live on EA TV. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And the focus is on live action from Ligue 1. It's Strasbourg against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, thanks Derek, as always. Pleasure to be here. I have to say, the atmosphere is fantastic in here. And I'm anticipating a really good game today. Hopefully, we won't be disappointed.
Considering the form book, Lee, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously.
Well, I hope these defenders have read the player notes for this game. They're up against the goal machine. They need all their focus and attention to stop him scoring today. Watch this space.
And so the initial 11 for Strasbourg. Now, there has been some discussion about their style of play. Some would argue it's on the negative side. What realistically should we expect, Lee?
Yeah, they do tend to collapse when they don't have the ball. They sit off the opposition, almost inviting pressure onto them before trying to open up when they do have the ball. I don't think we'll see any changes today in that approach.
And the PSG team looks like this. Keylor Navas gets the nod in goal. Presnel Kimpembe plays with Thilo Kehrer in central defence. Ander Herrera starts alongside Idrissa Gueye in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack.
Allez, je vous souhaite un excellent match.
And so the match is underway. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Well, they did have possession of the ball, but all that good work now counts for nothing. Good tackle. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Plenty of pluses for Paris Saint-Germain. Last time out against Dijon. How about this particular assignment, Lee?
Well, that win was a goal.
He's in behind. In it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, Derek, and it's audacious, it's cheeky, it's blasé, but I tell you what, it's a beauty. Rabona's all round.
And underway again here with PSG in front.
Le numéro 7, Kylian Mbappe.
Simakon. And he's through here. Well, that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. And let's join Alan McInally, because I understand there's been a goal in the Angers game. Alan?
It's a goal for long. 10 minutes played, 1-0.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Kurzawa. Can he find someone at the far post? And the keeper there to catch it, under no real pressure. All the way through to the keeper then. Straight down the throat of Navas. They've regained possession. Well, Kimpembe was on top of it. And news of a goal in the Angers match. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Angers. 15 minutes played, 1-1.
Thanks, Alan. Failed to keep hold of it. Dimitri Liénard. But attacking possibilities. Big chance to get them on terms. Not even close in the end, Lee.
Well, he's had a go, Derek. He's gone for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there, was it?
Substitution it is for PSG. Skipping away. Strong but fair tackle. Lovely ball over the top. And he saw the situation developing. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. This could square the game. And the referee has pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty. And now, let's see if they can level it up. A clear penalty and a yellow card to boot. A penalty miss, too much height on it.
Oh, my word. You can miss a penalty in all sorts of ways. The keeper can save it, but to hit it over the bar...
Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? He's in behind. Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Can they trouble the opposition this time? Chance, Kurzawa! Oh, they really should have a two-goal cushion.
Wow, he can't believe it, Derek. What a wonderful opportunity. You just wonder if they're going to live to regret that. Oh, he knows that could have been the game right there. You can see his frustration as well.
And he read it well. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. That's how to rob them of possession. Danger averted for now, but they have a corner to defend. And firing it into the area. Insufficient accuracy with the header, Lee.
Yeah, he got there as well. It was all about could he get it on target, but when you see how far he missed, wow.
Disappointing pass. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Kurzawa. Well, Kimpembe was on top of it. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Not problematic for the keeper. And that will be it for the first half. The referee blowing his whistle, and positivity for Paris Saint-Germain supporters at the break, Lee.
Well, tight as you like for this defence in that first half. We've come to expect that from this back line. That will give the forwards all the confidence they need to go on and take all 3 points here today.
An early opening statement in this match, and look at the celebrations. A clear penalty and a yellow card to boot. Chance, Kurzawa. Oh, they really should have a 2-goal cushion.
Wow, you can't believe it, Derek. What a wonderful opportunity. You just wonder if...
Insufficient accuracy with the header, Lee.
Yeah, he got there as well. It was all about could he get it on target, but when you see how far he...
Well, it's advantage PSG after the first 45, but a long way from being decided. Still, there is work to do. Idrissa Gueye. Well, no way through. Slipshod passing. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Over it comes. Well, it has come to nothing. Failed to keep hold of it. Well, we pride ourselves on being the home of football, and we have more live action from Liga Uber Eats coming up for you. It's Strasbourg facing Dijon.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. No hope.
Gay. Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. No, not the best challenge. They couldn't maintain possession. So PSG hold the lead, and they have the corner now. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Might be a chance here. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Time for a change then. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. A league that always seems to produce fine young players. Ligue 1, an action coming up on EA TV. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Olympique Lyonnais.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
And the counter-attack is on, options available. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? The break that time was excellent, not so much the finish.
Oh, it was brilliant, wasn't it? The move, the counter-attack, and then all you needed to do was finish it off, and they couldn't.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
Numéro 17, Jean-Richard Bellegarde, remplacé par le numéro 14, Salim Peršić.
Good control under pressure. And a chance for him on the flank. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. Goalkeeper's ball, the cross delivered too close to him. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Di Maria. Flag raised for offside. Substitution it is for PSG. Sissoko. Right, there's been a goal at the Groupama Stadium. Alan McInally has details.
It's a second goal for Lyon. 70 minutes played, 2-2.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Herrera. And perhaps under Herrera. And rattling the post.
Well, they're still in it. Just. That goes in, it's all over.
And unable to keep possession. Getting forward. Could be. Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals.
Well, here it is again, and I wonder how he waltzes past the defender so easily, and then the brute force and guile in equal amounts sets up the chance to score, and he doesn't disappoint, does he?
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Well, a second goal for them here.
But pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8, Leandro Paredes.
Might be able to get in behind the defence.
Racing Club de Strasbourg.
And the cross goes in.
Sortant.
Far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way.
Caché. Remplacé par le numéro 23, Lionel Carroll.
And news coming through. Well, that's in the remit of any referee to stop play. It's what he's going to do, so the player can receive attention.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Sort du terrain le numéro 9, Mauro Icardi. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 6, Marco Verratti.
And so play will be restarted by means of a drop ball. Cut out by Kimpembe. Promising attack, this. Diallo. It's with Paredes. And they need to get tighter. Can they convert? The goal appeared to be at his mercy, but defenders always have a part to play in these situations.
Well, if you can't block the shot, put the forward off, and that's exactly what happened there, but it's just off target.
And only 2 minutes remaining here. Di Maria. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. It'll be a corner. What about the opportunity from earlier? Let's have another look now, shall we? Taking the corner, Di Maria. Not to be this time. And fired over by Angel Di Maria. Clattered away. And they've given him too much space. Chances on. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, here's the goal again, and he's just been caught napping, hasn't he? Had his pocket picked, and rightly punished. Schoolboy stuff.
A chance to revisit the goal.
Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
And that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. Lee, what did you think of their performance?
Well, Derek, with a defence like they've got, the forwards should be chomping at the bit in every game. They did the business today, and all in all, a really solid team effort. Well done.
A clear penalty and a yellow card to boot. Insufficient accuracy with the header, Lee.
Yeah, he got there as well. It was all about could he get it on target, but when you see how far he...
Will it be sufficiently imaginative? The break that time was excellent, not so much the finish.
Oh, he was brilliant, wasn't it? The move, the counter-attack, and then all you needed to...
Getting forward. Could be. Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals. Well, they need to get tighter. The goal appeared to be at his mercy, but defenders always have a part to play in these situations.
Well, if you can't block the shot...
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. It's PSG, they face Olympique Lyonnais, and it's live here on EA TV. And good evening to you from the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris, the venue for tonight's action. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon. And all set to bring you live action from Liga Uber Eats, coming right up. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Olympique Lyonnais.
Well, thank you, Derek. All the talking is done. Time now to put the coach's plans into action. Let's hope both teams really have a go at each other from the start of this match. It should be a cracker.
Le numéro 22, Abdou Diallo. Le numéro 21, Ander Herrera. Le numéro 8, Leandro Paredes. Le numéro 27, Idrissa Gueye.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Keylor Navas is the goalkeeper. Presnel Kimpembe plays with Tilo Kehrer in central defence. Ander Herrera starts alongside Idrissa Gueye in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. For Olympique Lyonnais, it looks like this. What are your views on this kind of 4-3-3?
Well, I'm not too sure the false nine works for me, but they've got to get men into the box. They've got the width on the side. Can they get enough players into the box with a narrow midfield? The full-backs will help provide the defensive solidity behind.
And this confrontation is underway. Awar. Given away by Olympique Lyonnais. Corner awarded. Well, pick your adjective where the PSG defence is concerned. Watertight might be one appropriate word. They know how to do it, Lee.
Well, Derek, it's the forwards you see smiling when the team's defence is as solid as a rock, because they know that just one goal might win them the game, and then they'll be the hero. But we defenders don't mind that. We'll share in the glory.
Just couldn't capitalise there. And turned out of play, so it will be a throw-in. Can they get in behind them? Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Awar. Plenty of pluses for Paris Saint-Germain. Last time out against Strasbourg. Lee, how do you expect this game to go?
Well, they had too much in all departments in the last game, winning away from home 3-0. Was the win on the cards today? I'm not so sure. I'm going to go for a draw.
Real chance. Is it going to be? Well, the shot from that position left a bit to be desired.
You've just got to hit the target. Let the power down a little bit and go for accuracy. Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
Di Maria. Not a great pass. Well, that's in the remit of any referee to stop play. It's what he's going to do, so the player can receive attention.
Changement pour l'Olympique lyonnais. Joueur sortant, le numéro 20, Islam Slimani. Remplacé par le numéro 12, Lucas Paqueta.
And they'll get things going again with a drop ball. Thiago Mendes. Toko Ekambi. Well, he knows he can do a lot better on the shooting front.
Well, how many times has he had that chance in training and scored? On that occasion, all over the place.
Oh, wonderful bit of skill. He's in here. Has a go. And the opportunity for the opening goal goes begging.
Well, the stalemate should have been broken there. It's a real terrible miss. Well, he's disappointed with the fact they haven't taken the lead, but he'd be pleased with the way they're playing.
Deschilio. So a throw in here. Well, no let up, plenty of pressure. Under Herrera, losing possession. Sam Aouar must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
I don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead.
He's in with a chance. Oh, it might be. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Taking the corner, Di Maria. A punch-happy goalkeeper. It did look on for them, but not to be. Fruitful-looking attack. Well, that attempt was never going to trouble the scoreboard operator.
Well, you're taught as a youngster, technique, technique, technique. He didn't have any there. Well, he'd be disappointed about that end product, but he'd be happy they're creating a chance or two.
Well, far from the ideal pass.
Well, Derek, PSG are dominating possession over this last 15 minutes. This could be the pivotal part of this game, you never know. But they must score with this dominance.
Untidy in possession. And room now out on the wing. And he might be through here. Wonderful chance. There is the goal to open
chances again, and I wonder how he waltzes past the defender so easily. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines, but he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here.
Marqué par le numéro 24, Alessandro Florenzi.
Maxwell Cornet. Jason Denayer. And in with a real chance. And a goal! A quick 1-2, and they've turned this game on its head.
Well, we can see here it's a good finish, but really it's all about the concerted pressure beforehand, really disciplined, working as a team to force a mistake and regain possession high up the pitch. Then they take full advantage. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
So 2-0 now.
But inscrit par le numéro 27, Idrissa Gueye.
Tino Kadewere. Well, possibilities inside the box. Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. In position. What a vital intervention. Lucas Paqueta. Really getting stuck in defensively. Oh, good vision. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, the referee making it clear, on a different day, it could have been a booking.
Paris Saint-Germain sort du terrain. Le numéro 27, Idrissa Gueye. Remplacé par le numéro 12, Rafinha.
The free kick from distance, just off target.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty sure the goalkeeper wasn't as well. It was close. Well, PSG certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession, and what that does, it just relaxes the team. If you've got the ball, you enjoy the ball, and they're turning it into goals as well.
And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. He's done well to get himself forward, Herrera. And the danger is averted. Well, play is halted for the time being as the physio goes to work.
le Paris Saint-Germain. Joueur sortant, le numéro 22, Abdou Diallo. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 9, Mauro Icardi.
So following the injury, back underway again here. And that will be it for the first half. The referee blowing his whistle, and positivity for Paris Saint-Germain supporters at the break lead.
Well, before the game, we put a lot of focus on that fine defensive record of theirs, but it's the forwards who have been stealing the limelight today. Takes lots of pressure off you as a defender when the lads up top are playing like they are. Really sharp, plenty of movement, and if the first half is anything to go by, I'm expecting a few...
Well, that attempt was never going to trouble the scoreboard operator.
Well, you're taught as a youngster, technique, technique, technique. He didn't...
And room now out on the wing. And he might be through here. Wonderful chance. There is the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front? Jason Denayer. And in with a real chance. And a goal! The quick 1-2, and they've turned this game on its head. Tino Kadewere. Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates, head in a hand.
A free kick from distance, just off target.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty sure the goalkeeper wasn't as well. It was close.
Really tense battle so far. And now the second half is underway. Verratti, he's in behind. Still could be dangerous. Well, they survived the attack. Good pressure to win the ball back. Oh, he's through here. And a marvellous save.
Well, his reflexes there, absolutely spot on. That's why they work so hard in training goalkeepers, to pull saves off like that.
Played into the centre of the box. No one able to do any damage with it. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Just lacked a bit of conviction and straight into the wall. Not giving him a moment's peace. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, it petered out. Might be a chance here. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Well, you want to make sure you stay with us for more live action from Ligue 1 right here on EA TV. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Strasbourg.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up atmosphere. I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
In with a chance. Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Well, the referee left with no alternative, compelled to stop play. And the game restarted by means of a drop ball. No problems grabbing hold of that one. And he read it well. And space to attack. How about the cross? He knows he's got to react. Di Maria! Takes the shot. And good work to deny the chance. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Over it comes, and they deal with the threat this time. Outrageously skillful. Chance, Florenzi! Well, the shot from that position left a bit to be desired.
You've just got to hit the target. Let the power down a little bit and go for accuracy.
More action from Liga coming your way. It's Olympique Lyonnais facing Saint-Etienne.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully.
A glorious chance. And the post denied him. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. So 20 minutes to go. Well, he needs to be careful here. Well, possession lost, intercepted. Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. And plenty of room in the wide area. No worries for the keeper. Good-looking sequence. Oh, surely. And still a chance. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Possession given away, unfortunately.
Well, there's just no cohesion, Derek, in the...
Rafinha! Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And the substitution will occur now. And firing it into the area. Well, that'll be a free kick. That is how to apply the pressure. I don't think in the grand scheme of things he's going to be terribly proud of that headed attempt.
Well, heading practice in training next week, that was pretty average, to be fair.
Nicely cut out. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. And he clears the danger. And he's fired over the corner. Not away completely. And problem solved for now. Real chance. Well, full marks for trying, but he couldn't quite get it on the target. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. It is a decent looking at in with a chance. Icardi! There's the goal. Surely now, that is that.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a decent move to evade the defender. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal. Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
Three goals without reply.
But inscrit par le numéro 9, Mauro Icardi.
And that will be all. 3 points for PSG. That's the good news for their fans around the world. Lee, your assessment?
Well, Derek, with a defence like they've got, the forwards should be chomping at the bit in every game. They did the business today, and all in all, a really solid team effort. Well done.
Oh, he's through here. And a marvellous save.
Well, his reflexes there, absolutely spot on. That's why they work so hard in training goalkeepers to...
It is a decent looking at in with a chance. Icardi!